In this video, I'm going to talk about turning a losing trade into an investment. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, so we had an email from a subscriber. Thank you very much for sending that in, much appreciated. But the question was, what are your thoughts on turning a losing trade into an investment? So the idea being that you've got a trade, it's not going your way in the day or whatever. Do you then say, okay, you know what, I'm going to tuck it away as an investment and avoid taking the loss? Let's have a discussion about that, and obviously comments below, as always, will be interesting to hear your thoughts. Now, initially, you know, I think, well, that doesn't sound like a good idea at all. But like all ideas, I am really open to any kind of view on trading. Like, no stop loss sounds crazy, martingale sounds crazy, but actually when you dig into it, is there some sort of truth in it? Can there be a strategy into it? So let's have a look. Let's not dismiss it straight away. Let's look at it. So you've got a day trade. It's gone your way, or it's not gone your way, should I say, and you kind of say, you know what, I'm going to turn it into an investment. Now, the disadvantage with that, or the main thing that really flags up in my mind, is that you take a trade because you have a premise or a thesis, and that could be, if you're day trading, will be a technical, most likely a technical thing. You say, okay, I've got a double bottom, I'm taking it because there's a double bottom, my stop is here, or would be here if you're not using, I'm going to come out if the double bottom fails, I'm out. Or I'm taking a pullback on a trend and I expect it to go higher. And the premise is that it's a pullback and it's going to go higher. So if this market then starts going lower and lower and lower and pulling back, then really the premise of the trade is negated, right? The reason you went in for the trade is negated. So in theory, you should be dumping that. You should be saying, you know what? It hasn't done what I wanted. The double bottom hasn't held. The pullback is now turned into a full-blown reversal. I need to get out of the trade. And obviously, the trick as traders is to find out at what point we come out to limit the loss as much as possible, while still kind of giving us a little bit of room for noise. So, you know, we want to give ourselves a little bit of room, maybe a little fake out, but we don't want to still be in when it's down here. So the idea being with this email in from one of our subscribers was, okay, if that happens, and assume that's what I'm reading it correctly, if that happens, do you just say, you know what, I'll put it as an investment? I would say generally that's a dangerous thing to do, because, you know, the premise of the day trade is that, you know, whatever the rules are, they haven't happened. If it's a loser, it hasn't happened for you. For you to then flip that into an investment, i.e. it's a fundamental investment, kind of doesn't really make much sense in my opinion. And also, if the trade does go your way and you cut it, you're kind of doing the opposite of what you should be doing, because you're taking it out as a day trade for kind of whatever it may be, a few percent on the move. And if it is a good investment, you've cut your profits way too early. And it kind of looks like it's flipped on its head to me. And, you know, if you consider something as an investment, now what I would say is that if you do want to, if you like a stock as an investment, let's say you think, you know what, this is a good thing, then why you could definitely use a trading entry to get into the trade. You could say, you know what, I'm going to use a trading entry, I'm going to use a swing trader's entry, but when I've got a cushion, I'm then going to tuck it away and keep it for a long term. But you're still kind of managing the risk on an intraday or on a multi-day basis, on a trader's basis, on a technical basis, by saying, hey, if this level breaks, I'm out. However, if it moves up kind of 10, 20 days, or I get X% move, I'll then, you know, tuck it away in the drawer because that's what I wanted. I think that's fine, but I think it's dangerous to say, you know what, my trade is a loser, I'm going to put it away as an investment. And also there's a sort of consequence there of position size. Generally speaking, if we're day trading, we're going to be trading much more size, because we've only taken a 1 or 2 day move. We need more bang for our buck. We're not going to just go in and hope for, you know, a small amount, because we're not going to get the money we want from it. Whereas if we're investing, we're almost prepared to risk there's a larger capital, but it's the whole capital's at work. Whereas at trading, we're trading on margin. We might be saying, okay, well, actually we're using our capital as a tool, and we're saying 50 ticks risk, you know, £10 a point, £500 risk. Whereas investing, we're saying, okay, we're buying £10,000 worth of shares, £100,000, 1,000, whatever it may be. we kind of have an idea where we're kind of come out. But if that moves, 1% or something in a day, it might be good for us as a trader because we're leveraged up. But as an investor, it's not what we're looking for. We're looking for sort of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%, hopefully, on the stock that we've picked. So to me, it's two different things. I think there are possibilities for having a bit of a synergy. I would say that turning a losing trade into an investment is a bad idea, because then you're kind of hoping as well that it's going to come back. Your thesis for going into it was based on a trade, and then you've turned it into, well, I hope it over long term it's going to come my way as a good investment. Whereas if you've got an investment, you're investing generally because it's a fundamentally good idea you believe, and over time the earnings are going to go up and the stock's going to go up based off on the back of that. Two different ideas. I don't think they should be mixed together. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And again, much appreciate the email. Always welcome emails to the channel. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.